Okay, welcome back. We are going to get into designing a little bit. Before we start doing that, I just want to show you how to access some of the tools here. As you can see that there is a toolbar. When you are looking at the tools, there's a little gray corner there, and that lets you know that there are more tools within that menu. If you right click on your mouse, you are able to access these new tools. Just like that. Another thing is we have two different arrow keys here. For the most part, you will be using the selection tool, which is the very first arrow key. And what that allows you to do is move the entire object or stretch it out. So I'll give you a quick example. We'll put a little rectangle there, and then we are able to move the entire thing, or we can make it bigger, smaller, make these type of adjustments. Alright, so I'll just hit delete and get rid of that. For our little project here, we're going to make a keychain, and I think it will be pretty easy for you. I'm going to select, I'm going to go down towards the rectangle tool, and I'm actually going to hit the right side of my mouse, and I want the rounded rectangle tool. So there's two ways you can do this. You can click and drag, and you'll see your measurements towards the right hand side of your shape. My actual preference is to, let's get rid of that really quick, is to do one single click on your mouse, left hand side, one single click, bam. So now we get to put in our exact measurements. For this little keychain, I think I'll do a width of, maybe I'll keep it at, I'll do 40, and I'll do the height as about 30 or so. And we'll keep the corner radius where it is. We'll hit OK, and then we'll get those exact measurements there. I want to also add in a hole for our little ring to go through, and so I'll right click this tool again. We'll go to the ellipse tool, and we will make a circle. And I'm going to do the exact same thing. It doesn't matter where you're going to do this, because we're going to move it to our position that we want anyway. I am going to left click my mouse, and it's just one single click, just very quickly. There we go. And this one I will do 5 millimeters for the width and 5 millimeters for the height, which really for a circle, we're talking about the diameter, right? So we'll hit OK. And I'm going to go right back up to the top for our selection tool. We're going to take the circle that we made, and we'll move it roughly into one of our corners. This is up to you. I chose the top left for now. Just to have some type of design on our keychain, we're going to go to our type tool or your text box. Left click that. I'm just going to do a quick click and drag, and we'll kind of guesstimate this a little bit. I think we'll start with just typing your name. I want to go lowercase. And then you can decide what type of font that you want. Let's see if that works. Moving a little slow there. There we go. Alright, now I'm just going to... I like these. I like the copper plate. Maybe select it first, huh? There we go. And once you have your text, you can adjust the size. So change my font here. You can change the different types here depending on your font, and then you can change your size as well. And I'm going to actually type in, I'm going to go 30. There we go. Perfect. I'm just going to adjust this a little bit. And basically all I'm doing is clicking, dragging, trying to get this where I want it to be. Looks decent enough for me for now. We'll get into some of the alignment things a little bit later on, but this is a good start for you. So here's one of the most important steps of trying to basically program our file or our design for the laser cutter. Okay, this is the most important piece in regards to applying to our laser cutter. I am going to click the outside edge, and so essentially what we will want is for this to be cut out. So what I'm going to do is go up towards this top left here, and you see that there's a white and then there's a black. For the white, that is our infill color. So inside of this rounded rectangle, we can change that color, and you see that is the inside. What we actually want is no color. So if we hit over here where there's a white box and a red line through it and it says none, we're going to get rid of the infill color. I am going to hold Shift and then come over here to the outline or the stroke color. Let's do that one more time. There we go. And we are actually going to change this to pure red. You can click and drag this up, or you can just type in that 255 there. And like I said, we want pure red, so these, the green and the blue, both need to be 0. Our last step for cutting with the laser cutter is changing our stroke width. So that's the width of the line. We actually want to get rid of all of this, and we'll type in 0.001, and we'll hit our enter key. And this is a very, very thin line, and that's exactly what we want. We are also going to cut the hole here for our keychain. So we're going to do the exact same thing. We're going to click our hole, hold Shift. We are going to get rid of our infill color. Hold Shift. We are going to change our stroke color. 255 red. And that should change. We want to make sure that changes as well. And then we're going to go down to our stroke. So we'll click right in here. And we want this as 0.001. And we'll hit enter. And we should have that same thin line right there. We are going to do a very similar process for whatever your design is for your text here. So we're going to click that text. As you can see up here, we have an infill of black, which is great. So what we'll kind of get is what's called raster. And our rastering will be basically the laser moving left to right to carve out or engrave that text. The only other thing that we're going to do is add a nice finishing line on the outside. And this finishing line is actually called engrave, which is a little confusing. We are going to hold Shift, click that, and as you can see, we had no color, so I'm just going to pick black or white. Doesn't really matter. And instead of doing 255 red, we are going to do 255 blue. We are going to do the same thing with our stroke width. We're going to do 0.001, and we will hit enter. So what's going to happen, and you'll see this with the laser, is for our red lines, it will cut. For the black infill, it will raster, so the laser will move back and forth, left to right, top to bottom, and fill all of that in or burn that material away. And then for the outline, which is very, very thin, it will be blue, and basically what it will do is give you a nice engraved line, which will finish it very, very well. So the next couple steps we'll get into transferring over to the laser cut software, and that's it for this video. Tune in to the next one.